From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Those showers, boy, they're just lingering around out towards Del Norte, Humboldt County, even parts of Siskiyou County as well. Here's a look at Crescent City. You know, just about a half hour ago, I was looking at this camera and there were some clearings. So we're seeing some clearing spots, but then the kind of a chance for some more showers kind of kicking on in. You can see a little bit of rain there off in the distance, making its way into the Crescent City area. Now, as you head south, get towards, say, Elk Country, just north of Trinidad here. Looks a little wet out there. We're also seeing some breaks in the clouds as well, but we're still seeing some of that instability, if you will, some light showers kind of off and on here, especially in northern Humboldt and into Del Norte County as well. Now for the valley, it's a bit of a different story, obviously, as we're seeing the sunny skies out there. We do have off in the distance, looking off to the east in the eastern mountains. Looks like we do have a couple of cumulus clouds developing there, but really no rain off in the eastern mountains. All right, so here are your headlines. We do expect drier and slightly warmer weather over the next few days, for the most part, for most of us. And then we do expect cooler, and there is that word, unsettled. It's that time of the year we talk about the unsettled weather. Now, I usually try to just quickly explain what unsettled means, and that essentially is it's cooler out there, number one. We see that mixture of sun and clouds. You know, when you kind of see some clouds come through, gets a little bit, kind of feels overcast, and then we see some breaks in the clouds, and then kind of more clouds come in, and eventually maybe a chance for a few showers as well. Well, that's what I'm expecting for most of Northern California for Friday through the weekend, even into early next week, with the bulk of any activity most likely for the North Coast. Then I expect warmer and drier conditions by the middle of next week, probably going into the latter part of next week as well. So there you can see that rain northwest, right? Western Siskiyou County, Del Norte, northern Humboldt County as well. We also saw a little bit of activity here in northeastern portions of Siskiyou County as well, around Doris and Tule Lake, seeing some light showers and still a little bit out there right now. But of course that will change here and should start to dry out. Now what we've got here is an area of low pressure right here, colder and unstable air kind of rotating around it, and that's what's giving us some of the showers that we're seeing out there here this morning. In the meantime, we've got another storm system brewing out over the Pacific. That is expected to be here sometime around Friday. And again, with the bulk of that rain most likely making its way into parts of the North Coast. So we take you through the rest of the afternoon and still some clouds in the mountains and still a chance for a few stray sprinkles and light showers, including even Modoc County. But for the most part, it's drying out this afternoon, and especially, of course, for the valley, looking at mainly sunny skies. Now let's take you through Thursday. Actually, sunny skies, I think, across the board here. Even I think you see some clearing here for parts of the coast as well. So we kind of get a bit of a break from any chances for rain whatsoever on Thursday. But by Thursday night into Friday, the clouds begin to move back in. And you'll notice we've got kind of a boundary right here with some rain that's associated with it. Now, it looks like sometime late in the day on Friday, we could see some showers for the North Coast. Some of those could make their way into Trinity County and western Siskiyou County. But as we take a look at the long range, what will happen is that'll pretty much just kind of die out. So I think places like western Siskiyou, Trinity, Del Norte, and Humboldt counties all could see a chance for showers Friday night into Saturday morning. But for the most part, drying out for Saturday afternoon. Now, what also I'm stopping here at 9 o'clock is this on Saturday is when we've got the eclipse of the sun. It's going to be known as the annular eclipse, when you have that ring of fire around the sun, or around the moon, that is, when it's kind of mainly covering the sun, but not 100%. And of course, the key is we need to look at the cloud cover. Are we going to be able to see the eclipse? Well, the answer to that is still a little tricky. Now, this is kind of a vague picture, right? You see all the clouds that are in place. Looking at it a little bit more and a little deeper, we're looking at mainly all of this cloud cover, mainly high clouds. So at best, I think we'll probably see that eclipse filtered through some high clouds. However, that said, there are going to be some areas that could see some mid-level and low-level clouds. Now, those are closer to us. They tend to be a little bit more a thicker cloud, and it's harder to see the sun through those clouds. So bottom line is, it's going to be difficult, I think, to see. I don't think it's going to be clear skies. Let's just put it that way. I don't expect clear skies. And people have been asking me, well, where can I go to dodge the clouds so I can see the eclipse? And the answer to that is there's no way of really telling for sure right now. Now, hopefully we can start getting a better handle on this as we get closer to Saturday. By tomorrow, I think I'll be able to look at some of the higher resolution models and we'll be able to get a better picture of what's going on with those clouds. But in the meantime, there's going to be at least some high clouds, if not some mid-level clouds out there as well. Here's Saturday at 6 p.m. There's some showers probably entering the picture again for the North Coast. Again, you see where most of the activity is. Now, Sunday, I think across the board, everyone will be dry, including the coast. Monday, this is where things get a little tricky because you can see as we go into Monday evening into Tuesday, maybe a chance for showers moving in. Now, this particular forecast model, not nearly as aggressive with the rain as the European forecast model. Now, in the last few storms that have come through, the European forecast model has been a little bit more reliable. So I'm not going to rely too much on what we're seeing here. I'm going to call for a chance for rain for everyone, at least by Monday night into Tuesday. And then, of course, by Tuesday evening into Wednesday of next week, looks dry. And by the way, some colder air has moved in. It's moving in as we speak. And as things clear out tonight, we do have the potential for some frost. Okay, so we have a freeze watch for tonight through Thursday morning for Lassen, Eastern Plumas, and Eastern Modoc counties. It's also including southern Humboldt County as well, southern Trinity County as well. Now, even though many other areas are not part of this watch, just be aware if you are in farming, in agriculture, in any shape or form, we are going to be looking at some pretty cold temperatures overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Wave heights, boy, they're going to be an issue here for the rest of the afternoon and this evening, but the good news is it looks like those wave heights are going to drop significantly, but still fairly high, around 7 to 8 feet. Your marine forecast, west winds at 5 to 10 knots, waves from the northwest at 14 feet at 14 seconds. Your high tide was at 11:24 this morning and your low tide today at 5:01 at approximately 2 feet. Let's take a look at our forecast here for today, and it's going to be just a picture perfect fall day, I think, for many of us. Look at the valley. I mean, just beautiful. Temperatures around 70 degrees for that daytime high, 50s and 60s, so obviously much cooler in the higher elevations for those daytime highs today. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook, and again, it gets tricky, so I'm going to kind of walk you through it. Here's Siskiyou County. Now, Siskiyou County, dry today, dry tomorrow, and really for the most part, dry on Friday. Friday evening, maybe western Siskiyou County could see some activity here, but the rest of Siskiyou County will be dry. Saturday, a chance for showers, dry Sunday, and then maybe by Monday night, Monday evening into Tuesday, a chance for rain. Alturas, I've got you dry all the way through the weekend with that chance for rain coming in Monday evening. Susanville, Eastern Mountains, dry all the way through the weekend, maybe some showers coming in on Monday. Now for the Valley, I've got you dry all the way through the weekend as well, although I think mostly cloudy skies on Saturday. Not out of the question for a stray sprinkle at times, especially as we go into, say, Saturday evening. And then Sunday looks dry, and then Monday, I think it's overly aggressive with the cloud cover and the rain that we're seeing here. It may back off until Monday evening into Tuesday that we'll see the bulk of that rain. So keep a close eye on the forecast here, Weather NorCal, because I'll be keeping you updated with those chances for showers through the weekend into early next week. For the coast, as early as Friday afternoon, Friday evening, showers possibly Saturday morning, and then again Saturday evening. Sunday looks dry for now, and then Monday you've got that chance for showers. Same situation inland, and for Weaverville, what I've got here are mainly dry conditions Friday, maybe some activity coming in on Saturday, dry Sunday, and then by Monday, and again, especially Monday evening, that next chance for rain.